Good morning, family and friends. Philippians 4, verses 4 through 8. Let us focus on verse 6 right now. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition, present your requests to God. I'm going to talk to you this morning from the subject, let go and let God. Today, I would like to direct our attention to our own anxieties, our own fears, our own worries, our own concerns. A lot of us are worried about money and how we're going to pay our bills and how we're going to make it. What am I going to do about what the doctor told or what the test showed? How am I going to just hold out until my help comes? Worried about losing jobs, worried about what's going to happen in the world right now in our current political climate. Just anxious, feeling nervous to the point we're about to reach what the old folk called a nervous breakdown. Let go and let God. Proverbs 12:25 tells us an anxious heart weighs a man down, but a kind word cheers him up. Tell me, what happens when you pick something up that's really heavy? When it gets too heavy for you, your body just lets it go. Let it down or let it go. And so if an anxious heart wears a man down, there are just some things you just gotta let go and stop worrying about and just give it to God. This is what anxiety does to us each and every single day. Not just you, not just me, but it's an affliction that affects each and every one of us, believer and non-believers. We often allow anxiety to cripple us, keep us from moving forward, keep us from proclaiming and claiming that which God has purposed and promised to us. This is why the Bible says, lay aside every weight that so easily besets us. So today we have a kind word to cheer us up. Let go and let God. Let's look again at Philippians, this fourth chapter, to find out how we handle our worries. One thing that we as people worry about is our future. What's going to happen tomorrow? Our jobs are laying people off. I'm worried if I'm going to be next. What's going to happen to my family? What's going to happen to my things? There's a lot of things about the future we don't know and will not know. That's why Jeremiah says in chapter 29, verse 11, I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and to not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. And so if God knows the plans that he has for us, it is time for us to take our hands off of it. I declare today, I may not know what tomorrow holds or what tomorrow may bring, but I do know who holds tomorrow. And I know who holds my hand. For what God has for me, it is for me. What God has for you, it is for you. And so why are we losing sleep and having restless days and nights, can't function because we're anxious? Let go and let God. So we need to stop worrying about things we don't know. Let's just love and cherish God for the things I do know now. The Bible informs us in James, first chapter in the 5th verse, if any man lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who generously gives all without finding fault. So the next time that we find ourselves down and out, down in a funk about life, down in a funk about circumstances, down in a funk about finances and situations, remember, God promises you and I, me and you, that he will give us wisdom. And the Bible said it goes to anyone who asks. why are we anxious today when we have a God who says, be anxious over nothing? We have a God who says, I got you. We have a God who says, I know your future. And so if I know it and you put your trust in me, then you can rest assured that I got you. So stop worrying about it. Stop being anxious and just let go and let God. May God bless and keep you is our prayer.